Saturday's event is going to be such fun. And even if you're not sure that you're a poetry or short story fan, after Saturday, you for sure will be. Let me tell you about a couple of children's books that are going to be there. Danielle Williams has written a book called Hitch a Ride on the Color Express, which is a fun way of teaching young kids about colors with this fun story about a kid named Chuck and how he discovers all the colors. Leanne Litka, I have to use my notes so I don't miss anything. Leanne Litka has written a book called What's That Sound? Also for kids, and perhaps for a kid who is struggling a little bit with learning about sounds and reading because he or she doesn't do that in the box kind of thinking, but kind of outside the box. So this book is a fun way to learn about sounds. There are going to be a couple of memoirs or stories about lives. One of them is by Kevin Callahan. You know him as a local artist. He's also a poet, a short story writer, and his book is called A Sheltering Place, and it's the story of his life growing up in southern Iowa. And if you've ever heard Kevin do poetry or short stories, it's just a joy to listen to him tell these stories. Pray Like a Woman is Polly's memoir, and it is a series of prayers that aren't churchy, but prayers that she has prayed at meaningful times in her life. So each of them is a little vignette of her life. So by the time you finish the book, you kind of know who Polly is. Then there are a couple of poets that you will meet. One is Beth Gully, and the description of her poetry is Tiny Spasms of Delight. And the book is called Little Fish, and it's reminiscing about the times when she went fishing with her kids and was kind of inspired by Polly's pictures of paintings of fish. Some of those you have seen. In fact, one of them is right here, right now. Then T.L. Sanders is a poet. The description of his poetry is it's intense, gripping, a 1-2 punch, written in fire and delivered with thunder. And when I heard T.L. Sanders recite poetry, I literally, tears were going down my face. It was so moving. So stop by iWorks, 1520 Clay, sometime between 1 and 4 to celebrate with us all things stories. Take care, hoping your day is a delight.